Live. Hello, everyone, and welcome to Wisdom of Three Beyond the Veil. We are here tonight. Jill is with us. She's a Darth Vader mask tonight because of internet issues. So she's staying off screen to hopefully be able to say her piece and contribute at least verbally, but we won't be able to see her beautiful, smiling Jilly Bean face tonight. So she is here with us, and we apologized last week that we had to cancel. Unfortunately, some major contributing issues came up for a couple of us, and we just were not able to make it happen. So we're back tonight, and we're blessed to be here. We're blessed to be with all of you. Please make sure you say hello, comment, like, share, subscribe, all the bells and whistles.
Put the bell on for notification.
Yep.
Looks
bell
like
on
we
for
do
notification.
Nydia with us.
Hi, Nadia. How are you? So we are going to continue our journey of looking into and learning a little bit about shadow work. It is a very personal process that we all understand. And we want to be able to share some insight and wisdom about going about your own personal shadow work. But at the same time, we also respect and honor the fact that people are not going to want to open up in a collective about all of the stuff that's going on in their personal journey regarding shadow work itself. So as always, we are here to support one-on-one. You can always email us and reach out. You can ask for, and you could actually email saying you wanted one particular person to respond to you. So you could actually email us in the email that we have and request that Deb reaches out, or a request that Jill reaches out, or request that I reach out to work with you or talk to you one-on-one about whatever it is that is happening. And we ask that you would use your own personal wisdom, your personal intuition as to who you might choose to go to. And if you wanted all three of us, by all means, we'd be honored to work with anyone collectively as well. So.
Very good. Who's with us? Nadia, hi.
Oh, we got readings with Kerri Lynn.
Yes, my YouTube channel has adjusted slightly. I am now on YouTube, Facebook, and I am on TikTok.
Hey, I'm on TikTok.
So you can find readings with Kerri Lynn in multiple platforms. A lot of hard work has gone into that development. And that's actually part of my own personal shadow work journey, to be completely honest, is to kind of rise above that fear and rise above those thoughts that it's not where I'm supposed to be or I'm not good enough. So there's a little insight onto some of the shadow work I've been working on.
Yeah, so for all of us, when we open this, as we like to say, Pandora's box, just because we're teaching it and explaining things to you doesn't mean that we're not working on it ourselves. And it's Miska moaning. Miska moaning. So, we were all discussing before we came on how we've all been working with our shadow work and how personal it is. And we understand that, it's not a place that everybody feels comfortable sharing what their experiences are. So don't feel like you have to ever. And please feel free to email us with any questions or comments that you have that you don't want to put out in the World Wide Web. We are okay with that as well. And we will respond as quickly as we possibly can. But if anybody has any questions from the last class that we did on the shadow work, taking that work and had any experiences that they would like to ask questions tonight, please feel free to ask those questions. And again, if not, and you want to just privately message us, please email us. Okay, we're good with that. So I've been working on some of my stuff, and honestly, right now I'm in a phase where I'm unwilling to address some things, and that's also okay. And that's an awareness that we need to be able to, acknowledge for ourselves that, you know what, I need to take this bit by bit because it's a lot for me to swallow. And if I take it too big of a bite, then I'm not going to get the whole process, knowledge, wisdom, understanding that I need for it to really penetrate my whole being, if that makes any sense. So I'm being completely honest that I have not allowed myself to sit in that time and space where I can really address it, and I'm just letting things trickle in. And sometimes when we let those things trickle in too, it can get a little bit chaotic, and certain factors may make us stop and reflect and pause and say, okay, I can't ignore this anymore. I need to address what is going on. I need to find the root cause of it. And I am ready and willing to heal this. And when you set that intention and you finally surrender to it, great healing does take place. But we're so resistant, and that's where the work is. Why are we resistant? What is it that we're resisting to acknowledge, to see, right? And a lot of times, well, for me right now, it is about honestly letting go of control, not having control of the situation, knowing that there is nothing I can say or do to resolve what somebody else is going through. I can't change it. I have to step back and see where that is mine. And that is a control issue. And losing control is not something that I like to do and feel comfortable with. I like to have everything, and it makes me feel good. Right, Jill?
Oh, I don't. I have no idea what that's all about.
Yeah.
So
can't hear you, Jill.
Can't hear me?
Oh, there you are.
Now,
Can you hear me now? How about now? So because
that's
of my
better.
yes, Verizon.
If you could see how close I am to my phone right now, it would be like zoom into like all my pores right now on my face. So just for myself, my shadow work right now is forgiveness. And it is forgiveness of myself, of situations, and letting go. And my tentative plan is, going deep, doing work. And the way I like to work through shadow work is I write letters and then burn them, and actually got the idea I'm going to go to the beach this year. And during the next full moon that I'm drawn to is normally when I'll write that big letter. And I think I'm going to do it on the beach this time because I love the beach at night. So for me, it's forgiveness, healing, letting go of myself and situations. Yeah.
Do you want to add anything to that, Kerri?
Not at this moment.
So just so you know, you all are not alone. We are all doing the work, and we also struggle, and we also get hit blindsidedly sometimes, and it's okay. It's our own personal process. It's what we're working through. It's how we need to do it. And I know last time we talked about different ways to meet with your higher self, to hold up the mirror, to work different avenues of, I got to cheat and look at my notes. The breath work was really important. We talked about creating that space in a meditation, meeting your higher self. Did we talk about working with our future in different parts? I think we did.
We touched base on that, yes.
Yeah. What's that?
We did touch base on that. I don't think we went into a lot of detail, but we did start the groundwork.
Yeah. And journaling is huge, and paying attention to our dreams and the signs and the symbols and the metaphors that come up. And looking around in your environment for things that trigger you. And are you responding or reacting to those different situations? I was thinking maybe I would walk you guys through a quick little meditation. I have to say, I wrote this meditation a couple weeks ago, and I did not have time to go through the whole thing. So a lot of times I make things up on my fly. So bear with me. But if you're interested, just give us a shout out. I know we have like 6 people watching. If you're interested in walking through a little bit of a meditation, just give us a shout and say yes. And if you're not, it's okay too. You can close your ears.
Kerri, didn't you have something too? You had a
I do. I have an incantation to call forth the goddess Hecate that I will share as well. And kind of a disclosure, if anybody isn't comfortable working with Hecate, that is okay. You can take the incantation and you can adjust it to whoever you choose, whether it's your angel, a different goddess, and loved one that's in spirit. You can actually just take the intention of the incantation and adjust it to whomever you choose.
Excellent. It looks like we got some yes. SG says yes. Sharon says sure. Michelle says hi, Kerri. SG says hi.
So,
and Jonaside is on there, and he says, hey, just got off work, driving home, eyes on the road, Jilly Beans.
That's okay. You can't see Jilly Beans tonight anyway, Jonaside. She's Darth Vader's mask.
She's incognito.
So let me just correct you, Kerri. It's my Rogue One. It's not Darth Vader, but it is still the dark side.
It's okay. It's Star
okay.
Wars.
I appreciate that you even knew it was Star Wars, so that's okay. I appreciate that.
And it's funny, every time you talk, Jill, the circle around your mask like vibrates. It
it does. Yep. So my vibration is coming through.
It's perfect. It goes with shadow work.
Right? It does.
We're looking at the dark side. We're going to go to the light side of the Force. Okay, I'll stop with my Star Wars metaphors.
All right. So if you guys are ready, find yourself in a comfortable position. Start getting comfortable in your body. Lay down, close your eyes. Jonaside, keep your eyes open. Everybody else, if you're home, not driving, find yourself in a nice, comfortable position, or just listen. And that's okay. Okay? All right. Remember, this is your experience as you see fit for your personal experience. Let's start by connecting to that breath and just focus on that breathing for a few minutes, not controlling it, just watching it, moving with it. And as you take a nice deep breath in, connect that breath to your bones, to your muscles, tissue, to the cellular level, to source, to earth, to your organs, to your atoms, to your heart center. Feel that breath connecting to self, to all that is above, below, and center. Stay here. What is the one thing you are ready to receive? One word. Tune into this word that you want to receive. Feel this word. Feel its energy. Know it's already a part of you. It is you. What is standing in your way to remember it's a part of you? What needs clearing, healing? Allow all that needs to be seen, heard, witnessed, without labeling it. Without judgment, breathing through it without holding anything, any attachment to what it is. Allow the freedom of healing to transpire. Breathe all that comes out. Stay here and know what the word is. The word that you are ready to receive. The one thing that you want to receive. Know what this word is now. This word is yours and yours alone. Start to reconnect with your breath. Coming back into this space, knowing that this word is going to take you to new healing places. This is your word, the one you are opened up to receive for deep healing. This is what you've been searching for. Allow yourself to take 5 breaths, connecting your feet to the floor, wiggling your fingers, opening your eyes if they were closed, coming back with the word that you have heard.
Beautiful.
Not a very deep meditation, but it is profound in a way that can open you up to just the simplicity of how meditation can be, yet be very profound. So leave your comments. Let me know what you guys thought of that. If you have any questions, if you want to share your word that came up, if you want to talk about anything, just let us know. Kerri
So
or Jill,
my
do you want
word
to
was
share
love.
anything? Mm,
Jill got
So
love.
mine was love. That was my word. And
love it.
with love, it felt safe, like home, but it also to be open to receive love, to be ready to receive those gifts of love, because that's something I have struggled with in the past.
And you know where that starts, right?
Yeah. Yes, Deborah, I do.
Just
We
asking. It was just
love
a
you,
question. You didn't-
Jilly.
No, and I'll be totally honest. Me, 4 or 5 years ago, I am more open with love and feelings than I ever have been before. And articulating my feelings. That was something I could never do. This work has helped me to do that, but clearly more to do.
Always. Kerri, your word was abundance.
Yes. Which abundance in and of itself as a word has so many different facets. It's like a diamond. It has so many different facets. And with that word was a radiating sense of just the fullness of abundance, not just in a financial manner, but in so many levels. Abundance in coming to fruition of who I am, abundance in knowing that I am worthy, abundance in life itself, and not being that small little tiny blip anymore, but an abundance of that blip is now having a ripple effect.
Love it. Love it. Beautiful.
All right.
I think we lost everybody. I don't see any comments.
Everybody fall asleep. No, there's 7 eyeballs still. I know John decides focusing on driving while he listens. Hopefully others are still here. If you want to share the word that came forth, please do. If it's private, that's totally 100% okay as well.
Oh, we lost Jill.
And another one bites the dust. She'll come back to us.
Why would you say that while I was sipping water? I love it. Oh, do you want to? SG said something. I got the. It was relaxing. I got the. Was that your word? The. Interesting.
That is another one of those words that
I got healing. She got healing.
Beautiful.
I figured there was more to that one. Excellent, SG.
Thank you for sharing.
Thank you.
So again, this is something that came forward as part of my journey and part of the work I have done. I believe I've shared previously that connecting to different goddesses and gods has been part of my work that I do and the path that I'm on. And sometimes certain ones can be a little intimidating. So part of my shadow work has been introducing myself to some of the ones that I was afraid of. And getting to understand who they are and what they have to offer. So Hecate is a goddess. She's a goddess of crossroads. And she tends to be in the shadows, but she also brings light out of the darkness. So this is an incantation to Hecate. Again, please feel free to set your own intention to invite whomever you choose to work with. So Hecate, 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 hear this plea I make. Help me see which path to take to guide me towards my soul's calling. This road I am on has been long and tolling. Hecate, 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 I know your wisdom is so great. I humbly seek a mother's fate to guide me from this crossroad towards the desires, journey, and mission load. Hecate, 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 I plead you hear my cry this night. May finances, wisdom, and answers come to light, that you might help me spread my wings in flight, to provide a place for all to be, learning, growing, healing, and free. Hecate, 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 guide me through this place, help me win this race. Allow me the honor to help set others free, so mote it be.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Can you tell us a little bit about Hecate for those of us that are not familiar?
Mm-hmm. So she's one of the older goddesses in the lineage. Again, her focus is crossroads. So when you're coming down a path and you're on a road and there's a crossroad and you hit this block and this stop sign and you don't know which way to go, if you call upon Hecate and you with the intention that you want to move forward in your destiny and you truly honor the information that she shares with you, she will actually help guide you in the direction you need to go. Again, she tends to, she's in line with the Morgan and Maka and those type of goddesses as well. And I'm drawing a blank. There is a god that also does similar workings as Hecate, and I'm drawing a blank on his name. But so there's a lot of times when you are looking for that balance with a god and a goddess, you can actually work with both of them together and have that balance of equilibrium in the work that you're doing.
I feel a new class coming up. I think our next month should be about you teaching us all about the goddesses.
I have a big book on that. A couple of them.
Yes.
So
I would love to learn more.
She's really amazing to work with, and again, because she does tend to be in the shadows and tends to be drawn in light of being a darker entity or a darker goddess, a lot of times people are nervous about working with her, thinking that she comes from the depths. But in reality, once you start to get to know her, she is such a loving and motherly energy and entity. And all she really wants to do is help guide you and coach you on your path so that your path is in line with what your destiny is.
I think it's perfect for shadow work.
Yes.
Yeah.
And SG, I think a lot of us have been having technical difficulties lately.
Yeah.
So don't worry about your phone messing up.
Jill, is Mercury in retrograde?
Not that I am aware of, because normally, usually can tell. I think for me, we are storms. We have thunderstorms. I get the weather for myself.
We love you, Jilly.
We love you, Jill.
We love you, Jill. We love you. We love you. We love you.
I'm hearing sarcasm.
Not us.
No.
Not never.
We love you.
Never.
Always.
Just being a wise ass. Since you can't see my face and I'm just a pulsating helmet, so I'm just being a wise guy. Because I can only say like 3 words before I break up, right?
Right, exactly. If that. All right. So today, when I was looking at my card deck, Healing Angel cards. This is a cute little deck of cards. They're like really tiny and they have words on them and meaning. So I'm going to pull a card and see if we can't figure out collectively, if anybody would like me to pull one and, see if we can't play Russian roulette here to see if your card comes up, your word that you picked or received. All right. Sacred space.
Ooh.
See, it's all about the sacred space, creating that space, right? When your guardian angels surround you with emerald, gold, and pink rose light. Space of love and healing. Did you lose me?
Time?
For a second, you disappeared.
I'm here. Here's my card for you guys. Sacred space.
That's what happened, Deb. You went into your sacred space.
So Deb went into sacred space. That's what happens when you embrace that. I don't want to see the angels open some apology right now. Deb, I was
Hiccup,
sacred
hiccup,
space.
hiccup, hiccup. Oh, Jill, you're making me snort. Stop it. Type your comments in the box, Jill.
But they don't have a sarcasm font. I need to create one.
You do. That could make you millions. Oh, and she's gone. Another one bites the dust. Kerri, did you guys hear what I said on the sacred space?
We heard that
Or
you
did you
pulled
lose
sacred
me?
space, then you went into your sacred space. So we didn't hear what it is.
Okay, I've come out of my sacred space. Sometimes I go really deep and I take technology with me. All right. So your guardian angels, surround you with emerald gold and rose pink light. Surrender your concerns and worries and enter the sacred space of love and healing. Is that like not perfect for
That
what we've
is
been working on
perfect.
tonight?
That is so perfect.
Mm-hmm.
And then it was funny because as you pulled that one, I was shuffling my deck and we have
Excellent.
ritual
Oh, Jill.
and invocation.
Love it.
So again, confirmation.
Perfect.
So I tried to shut my camera off and it won't go off.
Well, then I guess it means that everyone wants to see your beautiful face, my dear.
So yeah, you get to see this is how I was talking to you guys. You could hear me. So I actually pulled up my healing space. Maybe they could let me pull a card.
Jill, if you could see how you froze, you would not be happy.
I can see it on my
Everybody
iPad.
shuffling.
Everybody
that's what
shuffling.
I'm here for. I am release my pretty card. You have the power to make yourself better.
You have the power to make yourself better.
Yep. Perfect shadow work.
Just not your technology.
Oh, she has the power to do that too.
No.
She just has to switch carriers.
And buy equipment and hire someone to hook it up to the process. But with that being said,
if I remember correctly, you have a friend
on
who said he'd do that for you.
He will. It doesn't mean he's going to do it for free. He's still going to charge me. But regardless, it will happen. I've gone this far, right? This is a journey for you. But this card, I love all branches coming out because they're growing. Because you keep stuff. Well, let me go off camera. What the hell?
Laughter is the best medicine, and it works really well with shadow work too.
I think we needed to laugh.
Seriously, I just saw how I froze. You get it? Can't even look at
which time?
Because Jesus Christ. Zoom.
He's not going to help you right now. Oh.
Funny. It won't let me shut my camera off. So I'm not. Oh, I almost. If you see disappear again, I guarantee I'm coming back. Just saying. I don't know if it's gonna let me. I might have already got all my passes.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, all right.
So Jill, you mentioned earlier the sacral chakras, right?
Mm-hmm.
So 7 of Wands came up, and I love how in this particular one, she's kind of like sitting in a bubble in a very meditative Zen type of state. And if you notice, her sacral chakra is like lit up, and she's just like encircled with the energy. So
that's
then,
really big card.
Then the 6 of Wands came up, and she's just in such a state of like release and joy and allowing, totally 100% open to all of the healing work that's happening. So these two came up together.
All that creativity.
I love it.
Oh, we're glad you made it home safe and sound, Jonacide. Wow, that was not easy to say.
The word. Oh, so Jonacide, forgiveness. That was the word while he was driving with.
Nice.
Oh,
it's a good word. Good thing to receive. All right. Does anybody want us to pull a card for them? Jill, are you back with us? Do you want to say something?
I don't say anything. I'm trying to have a stupid look on my face, to be honest. That's oh, and the thing about she does not suffer fools easily. Michelle would like a card. Normally, I'm always up for pulling cards, but tonight Michelle. I just think my message is going to sound like.
Obviously, this is not a serious conversation tonight. Jill is not making it easy for us.
And it's not on purpose.
Michelle. Thanks for being one of our beautiful moderators, too, Michelle. We appreciate our moderators.
And she wrote a great book. If anyone wants to learn tarot, Daydream Tarot Bell is an author for anyone that wants to learn tarot.
There's such a glare. I apologize for the glare. Okay, there we go. So this is who jumped for you, my dear. And this is the golden orange dragon. Golden orange, solar plexus, So, expand your light for ascension. Be a peaceful warrior. Help those in need. Remember your magnificence. Michelle, you are so amazing. You are so magnificent. You are such an asset to the collective and the community as a whole. I know that I personally haven't had a chance to engage with you, but I know that you've done a lot with Jill, and somebody who goes above and beyond the way that you have for my beautiful sister Jill has my heart. And I just know that you were such a blessing to so many people. You may not even know the impact that you're having and the impact that you have on one person, how it affects and impacts others. So just continue to soar high, my beautiful sister. Continue to spread your wings. Continue to bask in that amazing ball of energy that is the sun, that it lights your way and it lights your path. And continue to be that peaceful warrior. So much love to you, Michelle.
Wow, that was awesome. Those words were beautiful.
Knowing Michelle personally, you nailed it so well for her. She sometimes does not realize how much her gifts and her talents help so many people.
And this is a chance for her to hear it, to receive it, to dive into it, and explode. I literally see so much energy exploding from the work that she's doing and the work that she's going to do.
That is beautiful. Absolutely beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, Michelle. I got nothing for you now.
Yeah, try to
I don't even know where to. Mic drop there.
Seriously, right? Her solar plexus just relaxed.
Goodness.
Look at that. Healing. Awesome.
Mm-hmm. So I got a couple cards. I got change, and I'll read this one first because this is the one that was really jumping out. Life is a journey, Michelle. It would be very unfulfilling if each step was exactly the same as the last, because life is always changing. It is forever fresh and new. Allow your life to unfold gracefully. Be grateful for what was, is, and forever will be. The other one was Archangel Sandaflon. I botch names. I apologize. But this angel is working with you. I have heard your call. Your prayer will soon be answered. And then the last one is creative potential. And I feel like this card speaks everything that Kerri kind of just unleashed on all of us. Like, wow, woman, amazing. All right. You are by nature infinitely creative. Life is a sea of creative potential, just waiting to be expressed through you. You are free to express all your heart's desire. So keep expressing, keep doing you, keep shining, because you are making a huge difference in so many lives. Like Kerri said, whether you understand it, whether you know this, you are doing it. And I have this undesirable need to tell you, and I hate doing like predictions and some stuff like that, but I just feel like, oh my God, something powerful and exciting is coming your way, and be ready to receive it, because it's not like anything that you're going to recognize at first, but it's a huge, huge blessing to everything that you've been putting out, and it's coming. It's there. It's there. It's like right in front of you. So it will let itself be seen soon. Hope that makes sense. Sure.
All right, who else wants to jump in the hot seat? You got some on fire chicks tonight.
I'm so glad you can feel that, because I just got, I mean, I'm getting chills. Like something really exciting and big is going to happen. All for the good. All for the good.
All for the greater good. 100%.
And you're just going to like, you know, not that you're not already up here, but it's like you're going to excel like 10, 20 octaves, ladies, octaves. Thank you. Up. Like I just see you elevating in your knowledge and your wisdom.
It's going to be amazing.
Excellent.
It is going to be amazing.
I can't wait to see what it is. It feels so amazing.
Definitely.
Jonathan would like a card now. He's relaxed.
Jonathan. Our fine-haired, amazing moderator who we so appreciate as well.
Best hair on YouTube.
I said,
you know, I kind of take offense to that sometimes.
How's the puppy doing, John?
Work needs to be done.
Oops, I heard that.
Sticking to hair. Jesus.
All right, so orange is definitely a theme tonight. All right, so
I haven't seen your wonderful hair, Jonathan. I'm dying to.
So, so John, we have this amazing, strong, handsome orange dragon who's sitting up on top of a bridge. And he's kind of looking down at things, and he's looking over.
What is that?
That Kerri was just hitting her microphone. It's not just
Jill, I think it's you.
Oh, what the frig?
What is going on? Do you have gas? Is that your sacral chakra? Is your solar plexus talking to us?
Okay, I'm gonna try this again. Is my mic messed up? Can you hear me?
I don't know if it's. I can hear you. I think it's Jill.
Okay. So I'm going to start over for you, John, because there was some interference. So we have the orange dragon. He's handsome and he's sitting up and he's looking out and over things. He's up on the very top part of a bridge. Bring soul families and communities together. Spread belongings, warmth, and oneness. Bring people everywhere.
Kerri, your volume's too low. We can't hear you.
I don't know what's going on.
Oh, much better. Talk closer.
Okay. So it's the orange dragon. He's sitting on top of a bridge. He's looking out over everything. He's being very mindful. He's got this look of determination, and he's being very cognizant of what is happening and very in tune with everything going on. And the focus is to bring families and communities together, spread belonging, warmth, and oneness, bring people everywhere together. So genocide, it is just confirmation of you being in and being who you are and who you're called to be. You are a watcher. You are the person who kind of joins things together. Even in our group, you are a moderator for us. You're watching out for us. You're standing in a state of protection, but yet you're part of the community and you're bringing others into the community. And this is just an amazing gift that you have, and it's part of who you are. It's part of your destiny. It's part of your calling. So continue to rise above, to put yourself in that position where you can look over things and you can watch and you can be intuitive and mindful and protect and ward off anything that isn't for the greater good.
Beautiful. So I got kindness and middle path. The kindness card says, a kind gesture rekindles your belief in the power of love. Remember to be kind to yourself. And I think this is the second piece to that. Middle path. Embrace both sides. The middle path is the road to a balanced and more peaceful life. So what I'm picking up on those words for both of those, the kindness, the middle path, and the words that were spoken, that staying in the middle path is where you're going to find that balance, where you're going to have more of the peace. When you're here, you're in the future. When you're there, you're in the past, right? But staying in that middle, in that center, is where you need to be most of the time. And, you know, we're going to fluctuate into those different areas. But you have to always remember to be kind to yourself, to show yourself some grace. You tend to be a little bit more critical and harder on yourself than you are with others. You are your worst critic and your best advocate. So stay centered, stay in your heart, know that what you are putting out there is much needed and it's very well received from others, okay? And don't get lost in your thoughts over here, over there. Stay right here. Don't question. Don't question yourself ever. You have a heart that's pure and gold. Jill's going to send it to you in a text. She pulled a card for you from her Buffy the Vampire deck. But she just got booted off again. 3 times she's gotten booted out of here.
The power of 3.
All right.
Okay,
Jill said, stick a fork in me. I'm going to hang it in the chat.
We still
That's all right, Jill. We're pretty much at the end of it anyways.
Yes, we are.
Well, thank you everybody for showing up and chatting with us today and putting up with our difficulty with technology.
And whatever came through from the other side.
Right? It was your phone making all that static. Jill was on mute.
We unleashed the dragons?
Possibly. Possibly. Mm-hmm. All right. Do you have any closing words, Kerri?
Just once again, we do encourage you to please reach out. I know that some of the conversations we've had, even though we've had a really high sense of humor tonight and a lot of laughter, there's still a lot of uncomfortable areas, and there you may be doing some work individually where you just want somebody to come alongside of you and give you that support. So please feel free to reach out and connect with us and allow us to connect with you if you so choose.
Renee, Ms. Jonaside says, you guys don't know the smart ass he is. So he can be a smart ass, but he's still, he definitely, don't tell me he doesn't have a heart of gold.
No, he definitely does have a heart of gold, even that most smart asses do.
You gotta be, right? Better than being a dumbass.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. All right. You guys can reach out to us via email. You can always book a reading with us, book a healing session with one of us, two of us, all three of us, whatever it is that you need. We're here for you. Thank you so much for tuning in. Love and light, and blessed be.
Blessings.